my goodness. Welcome back. Here we are. It's the regular crew, just regular people over here. But it's good to be with you. That was an incredible game we just witnessed.
Wow.
Just insane.
I was saying it off air. I've been bored watching football recently in the past 1 or 2 years, I'll be honest with you. Bored. So thank you, Inter, and thank you, Barcelona.
Bored in what way, Thierry?
Not saying what I've seen tonight. It doesn't mean that you play low block, that you have to be boring with it. It doesn't mean also that you know, playing high. Obviously, it's easier to counter because you're high. There's going to be space. I'm just saying that tonight, that's why I love football. That's why we all love football. That's what we want to see. We want to see teams going at each other, being open, playing. What we've seen, and Alessandro said it, home and away. Usually you have a team has a good game, then you have a comeback. We've seen the same game. I mean, come on. Rafinha, you think that he won it. Acerbi thinks he brought his team back into the... no, not he thinks. We're going to extra time, and Lamine Yamal can actually win it at the very end, and he doesn't. But again, I will say it. Thank you. This is why we love football. So thank you, Inzaghi. Thank you, Flick. Thank you, everybody that was involved in this game. Because recently I've been bored watching games. And I don't know what you think. Jamie, I don't know if you guys were also bored watching games. I was. And I wasn't when they played at Madrid.
No, I agree with you, Thierry. What I would say is, though, in the Champions League, I do believe the semi-final stage of the Champions League, if you look back in history, they are some of the biggest moments in football. Sometimes a final can let you down because there's so much nerves and tension. But sometimes, you know, with a two-legged affair, playing in your own stadium, I think if you look back in history of the Champions League, semi-finals are probably some of the most entertaining and highest quality of games I think you'll ever see in football. And this is right up there. And not right up there. This is arguably one of the best, if not the best, we've seen in the Champions League era. It was that good, both ties. And that man there does not deserve to be on the losing side. Listen, nobody deserves to be on the losing side, but especially him when you consider how young he was. He was fantastic in both legs, and again, he was the man who almost won it for Barcelona late on in normal time and almost got Barcelona back into the game at the end of extra time. The man is an absolute superstar, and the one tinge of sadness is that when we're in Munich, we won't be watching Yamal.
Oh, so this was Beckham then.
Oh, no, everybody.
Oh my God.
You made sure that the glass wasn't going to go. Look at you.
That is one of the...
This is one of the
best
greatest
I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Home and away.
Yeah.
Best style.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think it's quite true. Not seeing Lamine Yamal in the finals is just going to be terrible. It's just not the best for football. I mean, the guy is entertaining, right? I mean, we love to see him play and all those things, but it is what it is. Who deserves to go through is who goes through. I mean, this game, I don't think, I think both of them deserve to be there. If you ask me, in my honest opinion, they both play very well. Though I would say Inter invited Barcelona in at some point of the game because they almost like, okay, we can defend and go through at this point, these goals. And I think that's where Inter invited Barcelona into this game, because you look at the first two goals that Inter scored, and in the second half, they were almost like, though I'm not saying they were defending deeply, but they were almost like they were content with the goals. And Barcelona came in, they put in the next year, and here it is, nice game, fantastic game. You just could not blink your eye, man. And I think what Thierry Henry said about the whole game, saying thank you, Hans Flick, thank you for everyone that is involved. I think they've given us one of the best football when it comes to UEFA Champions League semi-finals in history. I think this is one of the best, and it's all down to because of the away goal advantage that is no longer in place. And I think it's just great, man. I think Champions League, if you pay to go and watch something like this, I think you haven't thrown your money away, and you've gotten high value for your money. And yeah, he's quite spot on, man. He's quite spot on, both of them. Jamie Carragher saying it's just going to be horrible not watching Lamine Yamal in the next stage of the competition. It's just, it's just something that is really painful. I'm not a Barcelona fan, but I mean, a young chap that is doing so well, I think he's fun to watch and all that. So I think he was spot on. And kudos to Inter fans and Inter Milan team, but better luck Barcelona next time. So it's football. I mean, every year you have your chances to prove yourself, so they shouldn't take it that deep. I hope it just doesn't affect their El Clasico that is coming up against Realmadrid. Guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, stay focused, and until we meet in the next episode, peace out.